of all, what's a top note? What's a note? What's a driving note? Notes are, and actually that conversation I have written down for you there, but notes are the ingredients, and the way you segregate them is by their evaporation rate. How fast they evaporate gives them their definition. Top notes evaporate very quickly. They're top notes. They fly off the skin, they fly through the air, they're very light, they're volatile. Middle notes, by definition, have a sort of, well, slower evaporation rate, but they give you the heart of the fragrance. They give you what you would consider the signature of the fragrance. There's a huge variety, mostly flowers in middle notes. That's a generalization, but mostly flowers. Base notes are heavy molecules. They sit on the skin, they fix the fragrance, they make it last longer. Those are the musks, the resins, the woods, some of the earthy notes. And there are some, most of them are natural. I won't say that's true, actually not all of them are natural, but most of them, they're just heavy molecules, and they give the fragrance body. As a side note, by the way, I have a background in architecture, as does Carol. Architecture, you have a foundation to a building. The base notes are the foundation to a fragrance. Now, does every fragrance need to have a base note? No, but it'll have a different structure. And it's interesting how architecture and perfumery do share a lot of terms. It's great, actually, it's perfect divine comedy for me. But they do have, it'll have a structure to it. Now, you can have a linear fragrance, you can have a complex fragrance. You can have a single note fragrance. You can have a multi, just hugely complex fragrance. And we'll smell those later. You'll start to see and experience. So top note, volatile, citrus, greens are usually your top notes. Middle notes, heart, the signature, usually your florals, and maybe some of your spices. Base notes, heavy, anchoring, long-lasting. They have that yummy factor, the sexy factor, that gut that makes you go, oh, God, I love that. No, people usually don't say that with the citrus. They usually go, oh, that just smells good. But with like a big musk, they're like, oh. So it does something. That's the heavy, sensual note that's doing something. So even if it's not, that even right there, that little comment, could be construed as, well, that was aromatherapy. Why? The aroma made you feel a certain way. That's not medicinal, but you can sort of self-medicate, is not the right word, self-effect through what you said. Self-medicate. Well, eating is self-medicating, right? Yeah. I mean, eating is definitely self-medicating because you're controlling your blood sugar. Smell can do the same thing. What you make it out of is your choice and your preference and what resonates with your body. And everybody has their own preferences, and everything, in my opinion, is equal. They're all good. They will make you feel a certain way where you go, yuck. It's not really yuck.